Yes, that's right. We're going to be talking about how us Australians and, yes, unspoken cousins, New Zealanders, can get themselves a free holiday. How? Using credit cards.
Aaron, do you have a credit card?
I'm a child.
You take a credit card?
Stolen credit card?
What kind of hooker takes credit cards?
A rich one!
Yes, that's right. You heard me right. Credit cards. How do credit cards equal free holidays? Well, it's quite simple. There is a Quantis points program that multiple airlines use in partnership with Quantis with other banks that allow you, the consumer, to redeem your points for flights and holidays and other gifts and packages. And today we're going to be going over the top 3 best credit cards for you, the consumer, to use to get the most value for your money whilst also possibly being able to achieve that dream holiday that you've always been wanting to do. First bank's credit card that we're going to be talking about today is the Bank of Queensland. Now, the Bank of Queensland gives you a credit card with a point scheme that gives you 2 points for every dollar that you spend with an initial 150,000 bonus Quantis points. Now, a point to note is $3,000 spent within the first 3 months on eligible purchases is the minimum requirement in order for these bonus point schemes to come into effect. Bank of Queensland, for you to own this card, will cost you $129 per annum. Now, the bank to host another suitable credit card for getting yourself a free holiday is NAB, coming in with an 120,000 bonus introductory rate. On top of that, they're willing to give you another 40,000 bonus points for holding onto the credit card for another 12 more months after initial purchase. Now, the NAB fee is going to set you back $295 per annum. Now, you're probably thinking it's all well and good to be throwing around hundreds of thousands of points, but what does that actually even mean for myself?
What does that mean?
Which is a fair question to ask. So I'm going to put up on the screen a whole bunch of conversion rates from major cities around Australia and New Zealand to Sydney with a point conversion rate of what it costs you initially to get to those places, and just add those points onto these point prices to go to these holidays destinations that I'm about to put in front of you. Now, one of the cheapest exotic places to go to would be for 81,234 points, and that would be Phuket. Imagine getting a free holiday, only paying a couple of $100s per annum on a fee on a card for you to fly to Phuket completely free. Now, on the higher end of the scale, you have Vancouver at 118,948 points. Now, I don't know about you, but I definitely would go for a free flight to Vancouver from Australia any day of the week.
Am I right? What? Am I right? That's insane.
And with that being said, I would actually be interested if you guys would comment down below what you would use these points for and where you would go. Now, if you're like me, you're probably thinking, well, these are Quantis points, so surely the best company to provide you the best card to get these free holiday deals would be Quantis. You'd be wrong. You'd be very, very wrong. The best card for points from Quantis comes in at 150,000 points, but it's a $1,200 per annum fee. Significantly more pricey than the other cards that we've been talking about. Now, you're probably thinking maybe that's just their flashiest card. Maybe you're thinking there's a more reasonable middle ground for this company. There isn't, as it comes in at 80,000 points at $349 per year. Just dropping the ball. You would think a Quantis-led program would be Quantis-led, but it's not. They're definitely dropping the ball here, and I'm very curious to know why. If you have any ideas on why, please comment below, because I am honestly stumped on why they would even let this go to another company to be better at it than themselves. And if you're liking this content and you would like to see more content like this from myself, please like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot, and it really does help with the motivation to get these videos out to people like yourself that enjoy seeing these videos. Now, last but definitely not least, we have ANZ. They're coming in with an 180,000 point scheme with a $150 cashback scheme on top of it. Their per annum fee is coming in at $275, but if you take away the $150, you're only looking at $125 for the first year of earning this card. And there is nothing, and I mean nothing, stopping you from compounding these credit cards on top of one another to get the most points in order to get yourself a more luxurious holiday. With that being said, everyone should be financially responsible and not just rack up a whole bunch of credit cards just for a free holiday.
Use your head!
Those are your 3 best credit cards for 2024 to get yourself a free holiday and travel the world just the way you wanted to.